Now we're going to do the decorative stitching on this crazy quilt, and I would like it to align just totally perfectly. So I'm going to go to my sewing screen, my Character and Decorative stitches. I think I'll pick one from here, and let's see, I just have to pick one that I like. I think I like this one. And I think I'll pick this small one, because we already talked about what these mean. I don't want one really large. I'm going to turn on the laser, which is right there. And I want that laser, see, as I can move this back and forth, if I wanted to follow the right edge of stitching, I could actually put that. See this red line? That's where my laser is. If I wanted to follow a certain line, and I wanted the stitching, say, to be on this line, going straight down here, and I wanted the right edge to be totally on this fabric, then I would put this line on the left edge of the pattern. I want it to be in the middle. We can't see the laser line here, but when you look at the machine, that laser is right in front of the needle. And I have it right now in center needle position. Okay, now I have the laser going down the middle of the pattern, and I want to stitch so that I am straddling both these lines. So I'm using the end foot because I'm using a decorative stitch, and I am just, you can see that laser going right down the middle of the seam. So I'm going to stitch, keeping this line right here. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Okay, I've gotten within somewhere inside this dot, and I would like to stop this pattern at a very certain spot. So I'm going to go to my machine, and I'm going to select this key here. This key works exactly the same as the other one, except the difference is I don't have numerical keys to move this back and forth. Instead, what I have to do, instead what I have is my laser. I can tell with the touch pen where to put the laser line. So that, see how that moved? Okay, I'm going to put it right back in the center. There we go. Okay, now it's in the center. Back to the machine. Okay. These buttons are grayed out right now because that's dealing with utility stitches. This is going to be your needle position, laser light needle position. This is going to be the width of your zigzag. We're not using either one of those functions at the moment, so it's grayed out. We are interested in this one. This one sets the ending point of your design, and you're going to use the sensor pin. And notice here you have a line. It's got like 2 needles in here, and that's significant. It says here, touch the ending point using the sensor pin. So I'm coming to the machine, and I want to end here, so I'm going to use my sensor pin to touch where I want that pattern to stop. And you heard that ding. The machine is telling you now to touch the ending point using the sensor pin. And notice one of the needles has disappeared. Now you have another option over here. This button right here, the one on the right button in the center, the option on the left means that you just can end. You're telling it where you are going to finish stitching. And you could select that. and then you're ready to go. This one here says that I am going to end at that certain point, but I'm going to adjust the stitch length with little bits so that it will finish the pattern where you want it to stop. So that's the one I've selected. So I am going to touch this again. Okay, so I'm going to use the pen again, and see, there's the laser, and I'm going to tell it again to stop stitching right here. So I not only want it to stop stitching there, I want the end of the pattern to be right there. And then I'm going to hit OK. I'm not going to swing it back. Okay. Now when I hit OK, it says the machine will sew to the ending point in one step if the length is less than 2 3/4 inches. Then it says the machine may not stop at the ending point. It may go just a tiny bit over. So let's go ahead. Okay, I'm going to turn, it wants the sensor mode off, so I'm going to turn that laser off again, that one that's overhead, and let it go. Okay, is it going to stop? It's getting close. Let's see. It is. Oh. Lovely. My scissor. Let's take a look. Okay, I told it to end right here. And it did end right here. Here's the one I did earlier during the last class. It ended perfectly where I told it to end. That was impressive. So this is a great function to use on your machine.